and she goes for the kill and does not let up.
Right. So, actually live, I haven't seen Waylay perform, but Tisha Torre, I seen her fight, and I seen her one of her losses. She tough, and she also one of those type of fighters, female fighters that's coming forward too. So this will be an interesting one. More so than exciting, and I don't think it's gonna go all 3 rounds. I think somebody's going out in this one.
Yeah, it looks like these ladies got bad intentions, especially Waylay. When I was just watching, I'm like, damn. Like, she had the girl on the ground and was just throwing them elbows and, like, didn't stop.
Consistently, yeah.
I'm like, yo, don't you get tired? What the hell? Yeah. And the rest, like you said, the rest should have been stopped, that one.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, Tisha Torre, you said she's more of, like, an aggressor fighter as well?
Yep.
She's like, so...
She's more like a kickboxer, Muay Thai, I'd say. Probably. She probably got a Muay Thai background. I'm not sure. But she more a stand-up fighter. She coming with them kicks and punches.
So, yeah.
They pretty much similar fighters coming forward, applying pressure. Yep.
So this one pretty much is like, we can expect no groundwork, pretty much. It's pretty much toe-to-toe, woman to woman. Who gonna knock who out?
Nah, see, that's the thing, though. With women, I think that's a little different when it comes to that. Like, I think women always find themselves, and not like disrespecting, but they always find themselves like on the ground fighting. They do. Like in most cases you find women standing up, but I'm talking about when you get to the elite, it's gonna be, if it's a long, gruesome fight, it's gonna be some groundwork put in. And I think this gonna be one of those fights. Like, they stand up game, both they stand up game is so like good and on that level to the point where somebody gonna have to do something different when they feel like they losing the fight. And it's like, go for that takedown. It's gonna be, we're gonna see a little bit of groundwork.
Okay. All right, so let's make our prediction. I'm gonna go first on this one. I'm gonna roll with Waylay. I'm gonna roll with Waylay again with a TKO, with a stoppage. I can see her connecting on some big blows. Not necessarily big blows, because when I was watching the fights or the highlights, didn't necessarily look like she was like hurting anybody with one specific blow. Yeah, it was just more really punches and bunches coming at you, hurricane style, and kind of overwhelming her opponent.
I think. Yeah.
So I can kind of see the same thing happening with this fight. Yeah, I know you said that Tisha Torre is more of a stockier build, so that could play a factor. She can, land a power shot and end all that shit. Hey. But I'm gonna roll with Waylay. I'm gonna roll with let's go to 3rd round stoppage. Matter of fact, fuck it. Let's go to 1st round stoppage for Waylay. I think she gets it done in the first round.
First round, that's okay.
All right, what you thinking?
Actually, I'm gonna have to agree on this one. This one I'm gonna have to go with Waylay also, because Waylay got the little height advantage, reach advantage. And as far as striking, like I said before, I think she's going to win that striking battle to the point where Tisha is going to have to try and switch it up. She's more so like a tank build. She's short and stocky, got a little, muscle on her. So I think Waylay get this one done too.
Okay, and what you thinking? How she does it?
In the fashion, I think this one go the distance also. I think this one is going the distance. Right. It's gonna be like a real chess match on this one. Two good fighters. Good chess match.
I like it. All right, it's on the record. All right, moving forward. Next fight we have on the card is going to be Robbie Lawler versus Ben Askren.
Yeah, Ben Askren.
Ben Askren. Okay. And we were just talking about Ben when you walked in, and you really like this kid.
Yeah, this dude is definitely a problem. He starting off a little late in the UFC because he had a feud with Dana White, the president of the UFC, and that didn't go too good for him. And words exchanged and everything. So he just now getting into the UFC. He about 33, probably 34. So we should see, but his record is like 18-0. What is he? 17-0?
Yeah, 18-0.
18-0, but
one no contest.
Yeah, but he's never lost in any organization. He fought for that one champion that they just did the deal with him and who is it? the champion, Mighty Mouse. Him and Mighty Mouse,
okay.
they made a little trade.
Is that what, Bellator?
No, the Champion 1 is called.
Oh, Champion 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he came to the UFC from Champion 1. He was a champion there. And Mighty Mouse went to Champion 1. And that was like a little trade that they did.
Gotcha. I didn't know they can do
After,
that in MMA.
Yep, they just started doing it after TJ lost the belt. Yep.
Yeah, Mighty Mouse, when he lost that fight, I was shocked. I
wasn't.
Really?
Yeah, Cejudo, he was an up and coming, force to be reckoned with. Like I said,
I mean, all good things come to an end.
Yeah,
and
that's what I said. I think he was a little more hungrier. That's all it played down to. Like, their skill level is probably the same, and Mighty Mouse probably got the edge on them skill wise.
Mm-hmm.
But
that hunger factor
just took over, and he Cejudo is no chump. Like I said, him and Ben Askren, was in the Olympics together.
I got you. So Robbie Lawler, he's been in the fight game for a while.
Yeah. So with this fight, like Robbie Lawler, he's that vet, and what they doing here, I think they just want a real monster for Ben Askren because like I said, Ben Askren's coming into the UFC late. He could have came in earlier in his career, UFC. He could have been here. But because of their feud and that he is late, they want to push the envelope with him. And they giving him the top of the top. Robbie Lawler is probably top 3, top 4 as far as positioning.
Ranked currently number 6 right now.
Okay, number 6. Yeah,
currently number 6 right now. Ben Askren isn't ranked.
This is the real test.
So
and I'm pretty sure they'll rank him good. After this, he'll probably take his spot. He'll probably be ranked 6, or something like that. But like I said, Ben Askren he a different monster. He really is. He's something special. Yeah. And this is a real test for him. This is no walkover.
What's his style like?
Pure wrestler.
Pure wrestler. Okay.
He's a pure wrestler.
And that goes because boxing, UFC, any type of combat sport, styles make fights.
Yep.
And Robbie Lawler, he's a brawler.
Yep, pure brawler.
Right, so pure brawler.
This is it.
So it's going to be interesting to see which style takes over. Can Lawler get in there early, land a couple of shots before Askren can get him on the ground and work his magic doing the ground, doing his mat work. So that's going to be an interesting factor to watch. All right, so for predictions for this fight. What we thinking?
All right, so with Ben Askren being undefeated, he definitely hungry. He want this debut to be special. I'm pretty sure. He is more so like relaxed, funny, talkative dude. Like throughout this fight, you really haven't. I mean, throughout this press conferences that I've been watching, you haven't really seen too many like emotion from him. It's all like clown, joke, whatever. He a real good dude. Him and T Wood, and it's bringing out a different side of T Wood, which we'll get to that fight next. And they fighting on the same card. Like I just feel like it's a lot of emotion behind this. They fighting on the same card. They been wrestling friends, buddies since high school. And actually, Ben Askren is T Wood's wrestling coach. So, like, as he's fighting in the UFC and Ben Askren not fighting in the UFC, his wrestling coach was Ben Askren. So,
really?
Yeah. So, T Wood, all the monsters he had to get ready for, them wrestling, like Damian Maia, for example. Yeah. All of them he was getting prepared for, Ben Askren was helping him. Ben Askren is on that level.
So, he's training the champ.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yep.
That's impressive.
And now, so this is his opportunity. He in there. So I'm going with Ben Askren on this one by 3-round domination. Ben Askren. Ben is gonna I think he's not gonna like play at all. He gonna come and show his wrestling performance, get this one out the way, and move on to the next. So Ben Askren by wrestling this dude crazy.
Just 3 rounds of pretty much mat work.
Yeah.
Yeah, ground and pound.
Some Habib type stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to roll with the same prediction. going off just history in UFC, it seems like anytime that you have one of the up and coming fighters, and then the veteran, the old Wally vet, the up and coming fighter usually prevails through. More so than not. Even though he's still, he's old, he's 34 years old, but still up and coming. So I'm gonna roll with Ben as well. Plus, wrestlers against strikers, especially recently, it seems like it usually goes the wrestler's way.
Yeah.
The striker can't really, land any significant strikes unless he is to clip him on his way in, with him shooting his legs or, shooting for a takedown or something like that. So I'm going to roll with Ben as well. And, yeah, I'm going to go decision, 3-round decision for Ben Askren.
Yeah. Robbie Lawler, they both had decent amount of fights. Robbie Lawler obviously had more fights and was a little more active than Ben Askren. But all their fights have been good, exciting fights. So I think this one should just continue to be a good, exciting one too. And I'm pretty sure Robbie Lawler is going to land something. He's going to test his jaw. And we should see some action in that. This card is actually pretty stacked.
All right, I like it. Okay. And let's move on then. We got the last 2 fights here. Co-main event. Man, this card is stacked.
Yeah, this one.
Like now, just looking at it, going over it, that's nuts. So
and it's stacked and exciting. Like it got some, like I said, storyline behind it.
Right. So welterweight, co-main event. We have the welterweight champion Tyron Woodley, your favorite fighter, and he's going against Kamaru Usman, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman.
AKA Marty, because they always trolling this dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got a little story behind that.
All right. So, here, man, go ahead and take the reins on this one. I know Tyron's your man.
Yeah, so T Wood, obviously, I'm not even, going to be, I'm not, because he my favorite and all that. I know he going to,
yeah, no bias.
No bias at all. It's straight facts. T Wood got him in every category except and I get what Kamaru Usman been pushing for. He been saying in his interviews and everything, he feel like he got more heart than T Wood. He feel like he got that more drive. And he said he seen T Wood quit. Yeah, T Wood got a loss, but through experience, to become a champ, you got to grind and all that. That's what I like about T Wood too. His whole persona, his aspect, how he coming, his whole approach, UFC as a fighter and as a person, which is big. That's why he my favorite. His overall package, he well-spoken dude, good fighter, excellent fighter. He gonna be a champ for a minute that I feel. I say a good 2-3 more years. He a little older, 35, 36.
36, yeah.
Yeah, 36. So I think he'll at least, and because he's a freak of nature, he really is.
Yeah, you look at him.
He's a monster.
Yeah, you look at the dude. He's listed at 170 pounds. I'm I look at him ain't no damn way.
Oh no, yeah, he could walk around at 200.
Yeah,
easy,
two something easily.
Yeah, he probably could walk.
He's short and stocky though too. He's 5'9".
Yeah.
So,
but and that's one of his plans too. He said because him and Ben Askren is in the same weight class and they had never fight each other. So what he said he'd do is, T Wood said if they don't come up with that 165 division or none of that, he will move up to 185 and test that belt. But I hear him, he's subliminally saying, he putting it between the lines that he want to go straight to a title shot though. He don't want no go to 185 and fight nobody else. He want to go straight to the title.
I got you. Yeah, yeah. So want to basically build a super fight type.
He want to be champ. So
I can respect that.
He on an ultimate grind right now. And like I said, I think his wrestling is better, and Kamaru Usman is known for his wrestling. He was a Division II wrestler. T Wood and Ben Askren was Division I. And T Wood bring that up. Yo, I got better wrestling than you. I got more power than you. I'm faster than you. I'm stronger than you. He's like, yo, I don't think you beating me. How you? And I'm with T Wood on that, man. It's gonna be tough. You watch how Kamaru Usman took out his opponents,